Let's do a calculation of cost of goods sold using the weighted average method. Weighted average. This example here. A company had this history. Let's see, no beginning inventory, but purchases through the month of June. 4 purchases totaling 700 units at various unit prices. This is an extended price. A physical count at month end indicated that there were 200 units on hand. And let's see, what was our total available? Total available was total of 700 units. Which makes our units sold 700 minus 200, or 500 units sold using the base formula. Beginning plus ending must equal sold plus beginning plus additions must equal ending plus sold. We can force the total that was sold by knowing what was total on hand, 700. Total available 700, 200 on hand. We force sold at 500 units. We can use the base formula using either units or dollars. We're asked to calculate the what's the dollar allocated to the ending inventory of 200 using the average cost. Average cost means for a period of time, everything goes out at weighted average. So weighted average, let's get a unit cost for the total period. These many dollars divided by these many units, 700. So 2115, total value of everything that was available during the time period divided by 700 units gives us $3.02 each, weighted average. Ending inventory, 200, times that weighted average, 302, times 200, gives us $604. The answer would be D. Again, whatever method we use to calculate cost of goods sold, 3 methods, either FIFO, LIFO, or weighted average, that'll have an effect on the value of ending inventory, because that which is totally available in terms of dollars is either allocated to that which is remaining, that which is sold. Generally speaking, we'll calculate cost of goods sold first and back at ending inventory. Let's work one other problem. These are sample problems that come from Chapter 6 that you can be tested on. This company uses periodic inventory, meaning that it values cost of goods sold at month end only, not along the way. Details, beginning inventory, 200 units, purchase 100 units, purchase 200 units, different unit costs, extended total here. Question is, at the end of the month, we showed 140 units were on hand, ending inventory. Let's do a T account of that. Ending inventory is 140. Beginning was 200. We purchased another 200 additions. Total of 400. Number of units sold, 400 minus 140. 260 sold. and I'm doing these in units here. Okay, the problem here asks for what is the gross profit for the month. So we have to calculate, we have to know what gross profit is. What's our gross profit formula? Sales revenue minus cost of goods sold equals gross profit. That's not bottom line, that's an intermediate sum, but you must know this formula for gross profit, okay? So sales revenue less cost of goods sold equals gross profit. Go back to our problem. If there are 140 units on hand, that means we sold 260. We're asked to use the FIFO method, so let's calculate cost of goods sold using FIFO. First in, first out. The first one's in, assume to be the first one's out, just an assumption. So we got 200 at $5. Another 100 at $5.30. Oops. All I need is 260, so I just need 60 of the second layer at $5.30. 60 at $5.30. Let me calculate that out. $1,000. $318. There's our cost of goods sold in dollars under FIFO. Goods bought first are soon to be sold first. 260 at this. Now let's calculate revenue. If we sold 260 units, what's our selling price? Given at $10. $2,600 in revenue, less cost of goods sold. We calculated that at $13.18 under FIFO. $13.18. So 2,600 minus 13.18 gives me 1282. Gross profit, the answer is C. Let's say this problem asks you to go one step further and calculate gross profit percent. Gross profit percent, simply this number divided by sales. So 1282 divided by 2,600, 49.3% gross profit. So we earn 49% of our sales dollars at the gross profit level. Not part of this problem, but you should be able to calculate gross profit percents because you might be given this in a problem and have to calculate the dollars if you know the sales. Gross profit percent times sales gives you gross profit.